gentlemen, that's a wrap from Group A at the AFC Under-23 Championship. A very good evening from Reman Roshan here at the Raja Mangala Stadium, where we congratulate Australia as well as Thailand as they make it to the last 8, and we say goodbye to Iraq and Bahrain as they are out of the competition. Roshan, the game that just went on, of course, Thailand versus Iraq. Thailand scored early, threw a penalty in the 6th minute.
Yep.
Iraq equalized, but then Thailand held on their nerve all the way to the end to give the home fans something to celebrate.
They certainly did. I mean, I thought Thailand, had lots of chances in that first half, especially, and there was almost a concern, almost a worry that, you were thinking, squandering the opportunities. Are they going to be paying for it a little bit later on? And it was a similar sort of story to that game against Australia, where I thought they had chances in that first half and they didn't put it away, and Australia eventually came away with the win. So there was always that fear. There was always that little bit of nervousness amongst the fans in the stadium here. What a wonderful atmosphere, by the way. They were cheering their side on all the way through. Both ends of supporters and throughout the Raja Mangala Stadium as well were absolutely fantastic. And their side put in such a strong performance when they absolutely needed to. Those changes to the lineup, there's a lot of talk about how much of a gamble it was. The gamble paid off big time for Akira Nishino. He got to rest some of his players. He got to give game time to some of his others. There were fresh legs in there, and they didn't disappoint him at all. What they showed him is that, look, you can trust your bench. You've got the players in there that can come in and also make an impact. So all round a great night for Thailand, and good celebrations at the end there. But the job's not done. Olympic qualification, your dreams are still alive, yes. But there's still some ways to go in this competition.
For sure. And of course, a respectable 3 points for Iraq as well. If you notice, at every point in this competition, they did come back from behind to equalize at every game to collect a point. So they finish off their campaign with 3 points through Mohammad Qasim, who was always the equalizer, if you notice, in every single game. So credit to them.
Yeah, credit to them. I mean, the thing we've been saying about Iraq is that the fight is always there. They continue to fight. But they had such great opportunities as well to really take the lead and kill the game off. And there was a big opportunity right at the end. Korapat pulled off a stunning save. Beautiful save there. And he was a big player for Thailand in goal. I think he was my man of the match just because of how involved he was. Keeping Iraq out for the most part. Of course, conceding that equalizer. But I think he's actually been quite steady for Thailand in this competition so far. He played a big part for them. Unfortunately for Iraq, just couldn't quite get the win that they wanted in this game. And I think overall, they will look back at this competition with some regrets. The fact that they had these 3 matches and they didn't quite show enough. They didn't quite finish off the chances that they've had in matches in particular. They'll look at this one. They'll look at the game against Bahrain, and there will be a regret amongst this Iraqi squad because they got some good players there. Mezer is a player that I was really impressed by, number 23. I thought he was very creative for them, looked to try and create lots of opportunities, and he was involved in the equalizer. Mohammad Qasim, as you mentioned, getting 3 goals, ending the competition with 3 goals. So some positives for them to take forward.
And over at the Thammasat Stadium, it was Australia who took on Bahrain. It finished 1-1, Australia top of the table, on their route to ending that Olympic drought since 2008. Yes,
I think in the first half, Australia were very good in that game. They were in control. They had lots of possession. They were able to create opportunities, create chances. And Piscopo, once again, who's having a fantastic tournament for Australia, that player that provided something special with that pass into Najarin. Good finish in the end for them. And then towards the end of the first half, they allowed Bahrain to get themselves back in it with a free kick. Maroon, who has been outstanding for Bahrain in this competition, he's always the one, Bahrain's number 8, trying to create opportunities for them and getting himself on the score sheet as well. Stunning free kick to get them back on level terms. And Bahrain showed a different side to themselves in the second half. A bit more enterprising, a bit more of an attacking threat. Lacking that finishing touch, and that's what's cost them in that game against Australia. But Australia good enough to complete the job, get the point that they needed to. Same with Thailand, and both going through.
Yep, and we say goodbye to Bahrain, a team who, let's not forget, suffered a very heavy defeat initially, but then went on to, deny both Australia and Iraq wins.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, that's another positive that they can take. If you're searching for positives, of course, after the disappointment of it all, you try and look at what you can perhaps take away with you. And the fact that they responded so well to that first defeat, a very heavy defeat. And it wasn't the Bahrain that, I've seen in qualifying. It wasn't the Bahrain that we've seen coming into this. They're a better side than that. And I think it was important for them to show that in the next 2 games. And you asked me, I remember you asking me about how do you get over a crushing defeat like that on the first match day. And I said at the time, it's done, it's gone. Even if you win, even if you lose, forget about it, you're moving on to the next one. And I think, they showed that mental strength and the ability to bounce back from that. and pick up a point against Iraq, and then pick up another point against Australia. But a slight regret will be that first match where they didn't get off to a really good start against Thailand at all.
Yep, so Thailand and Australia are through, and they will find out who their opponents will be in the quarterfinals tomorrow when Group B played their round of matches. And that's it from here at Rajamangala Stadium. Thank you as always for watching our coverage, and do keep yourself posted on all of the updates by following us on AFC Channel's digital platforms.